You know, in school, I had a friend. He was in fellowship, but it was my friend, personal friend. So I used to go, and so one day he told me, he said, Pastor. I said, what? He said, he used to fight for Nigeria, karate and taekwondo and all that. So he told me, he said, please, if I'm asleep, deep sleep, no matter how urgent it is, don't shake me, don't come and wake me. He said, because I'm trained to respond. Now, which means I will have kicked you before I realize that he's pastor. I don't mean to do it, but my body will have done what? Carried it out. You can get married without simulating what if your in-laws don't like you. Look, are you following what I'm saying? What if one day you go to the doctor and they said their countenance changes? What will be your response? What if you go one day, everybody's saying we like you, or somebody betrays you and they throw out things on you on social media? How are you going to handle those things? If you haven't gone through that, then what's going to happen is you are going to be shocked and you are going to lose the battle, first of all, in your mind. So you have to be trained to respond in a certain way. Entering into a simulator is the same thing with us. It's really what is called meditation, which means that a general definition is simulation mimics reality by creating a virtual, and this is what you want to do. It's creating a virtual or controlled environment that replicates key aspects of a system or process. For example, flight simulators train pilots by replicating. Paul said, if I want to use the flesh, willpower, he said I'll fall short. He said, now with my mind, I myself, I serve the law of God. I've seen how to get those things done with the right use of my mind there. Let me tell you this. A Christian has run through all of those circumstances and created all the neural pathways. He has solved more problems than they will ever meet. Are you following what I'm saying here? He has solved more problems, which means that you get to the point where you're a giver of life. Not that you have solved it. You have created neural pathways. You have a good job. What if they come out and say, we are sorry? Okay, the company collapses. What happens to you? What will happen in 3 months? What happens to the mortgage? What happens to this? You can enter into the simulator and come out with the answers, so that you are not threatened. You are an indestructible person, that you cannot, when the Bible says, and the gates of hell shall not prevail, which means whatever hell throws at it, nothing is going to happen. And that's not because you are saying that there's a God. Everybody has God. You are saying because you have gone through the process there, you have it on the inside of yourself. So